Alright, One Piece fans, let's talk about the man, the myth, the legend himself, Red-Haired Shanks. A character so mysterious and charismatic that even a single frame of him has fans theorizing for years. But here's a wild question for you. What if Shanks isn't the hero we think he is? What if Shanks is evil? I know that sounds blasphemous, right? But today we are diving deep into the evidence, theories and hidden details that just might flip your perception of Shanks forever. So grab some cola or sake and let's sail into the sea of mystery. Let's start with what we do know about Shanks. From the very first episode of One Piece, Shanks is presented as the epitome of cool and kindness. Remember when Luffy was just a little kid? Shanks risked his life and even lost his arm to save him from that sea king. Goosebumps, right? I mean, how do you not love this guy? He's been a guiding force for Luffy, inspiring him to become the Pirate King and even giving him that iconic straw hat. Not to mention, he's one of the 4 emperors of the sea and yet the most laid-back, party-loving guy you'll ever met. How could someone like that be evil? Well, maybe that's exactly what Oda wants us to think. Let's talk about what makes Shanks so intriguing and so suspicious. For a guy who's been a part of the story since day one, we know shockingly little about him. Think about it, what's his goal? Why is he so respected even by Gorosei, the highest ranking leaders of the world government? Seriously, how does a pirate get a meeting with a Gorosei? These are the same guys who view almost every pirate as scum, and yet Shanks walks in, unarmed, unbothered, and they're like, oh hey, buddy, let's talk. Doesn't that reek of hidden alliances or secret agendas? Now, here's where the theories get juicy. Some fans believe Shanks might be a celestial dragon, which would explain his influence and ability to move so freely. Others think he's secretly working with the world government to maintain some sort of balance in the world. And hey, balance is usually code for let's keep the corrupt system running smoothly. Let's break down some of Shanks' actions that might not be as noble as they first seem. Remember Marineford? Shanks swoops in, stops the war and saves lives. Heroic, right? But hold up, why did he let Ace and Whitebeard die in the first place? He knew about Blackbeard's plan, he even warned Whitebeard about Teach, but he didn't act sooner. Why not? And let's not forget his convenient timing. Shanks always shows up at critical moments, but not before things go south. Is he just a late bloomer, or is he deliberately letting chaos unfold for some bigger agenda? Also, can we talk about his connection to the One Piece treasure? Shanks was on Roger's crew. He knows exactly what the One Piece is and where it's hidden. But has he ever hinted at it to Luffy? Nope. It's almost like he's gatekeeping the ultimate truth. Now here's a bombshell. Shanks stealing the Gomu Gomu no Mi. At first, it seemed like a random pirate heist, but after recent revelations about Luffy's devil fruit being insanely important, possibly tied to Joy Boy, it doesn't feel so random anymore, does it? Some fans think Shanks knew what he was doing. Maybe he wanted to keep the fruit away from the world government, or worse, maybe he wanted to control who ate it. Did he see Luffy as a pawn in some greater scheme? I mean, what are the odds that a future Yonko just happened to give such a powerful fruit to a random kid? Okay, let's pump the brakes for a second. Maybe Shanks isn't evil at all. Maybe he's planning the ultimate chess game, trying to protect the world from an all-out apocalypse. After all, Shanks has been a stabilizing force in a chaotic world. He stopped Kaido from interfering at Marineford, he ended the war, and he has been shown to value peace over unnecessary bloodshed. But the thing is, even peacemakers can have dark secrets. Maybe Shanks isn't evil, but he might be willing to sacrifice a few pawns to achieve his endgame. And let's be real, that's not exactly heroic either. So, is Shanks truly evil? Right now, we can't say for sure, but what makes him so fascinating is that he's not black or white. He's a perfect shade of grey, and you know what? That's what makes One Piece so great. Oda's characters aren't just good or bad, they are complex, layered and human. Well, except for Kaido, that guy just a big drug dragon. But in all seriousness, the real question is, what role does Shanks play in the final saga of One Piece? Is he Luffy's greatest ally or his ultimate rival? Either way, we are in for one hell of a ride. So, what do you think? Is Shanks hiding something dark? Or is he just the chillest guy in the One Piece world caught in a web of secrets? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and hey, if this video got you questioning everything about Shanks, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon, because trust me, we've got plenty more One Piece series coming your way. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep dreaming big and remember, it's not about the treasure, it's about the journey. See you on the Grand Line. Sayonara.